having to ask that a lot today. Are you okay?
I'm okay.
Okay.
I'm better than okay. First of all, since you started talking first, why don't you introduce yourself?
Because you looked confused. You did. So look, okay. Usually you start. We're back, but we're back with a special episode because this is episode number 10.
Our season finale.
And it is the season finale
Nigga,
of
we made it.
Beards and White Toes.
Hold on, time out. We got a couple niggas in the audience. My man to the left of me. Shout out to the homie, my homie Greg who came and checked us out. I'm looking at you, Kim. I'm looking at you. That's a drink champ right there, man. Let me tell you, I'm listening to you talk, Kim, and I see some silver reflection that catches my attention, and this is my homie.
I'm not even mad at it.
Flipping the flask. Man.
I'm not even mad at it.
Goddamn.
I am not mad at it.
I'm like, well, the nigga definitely came prepared, man. Welcome to the juke joint. Ray's boom boom room.
Oh God.
Nah, I'm just playing. But nah, for real, man. Go ahead, Kim. I'm sorry.
I'm done, cause you.
Alright, allow us to reintroduce ourselves. I am Sam Williams, the bearded one. Of course, with me as always is the best co-host a person could ever ask for, Miss Kimberly with the Y. Hey.
Hey.
We just got done filming episode 9, but I just felt the energy was so high that we just had to keep rolling in the energy that we was in. So that's why I said, let's not change for this one. Let's just stay. Let's keep that energy that was just in this room with us.
If I changed, I might be laid out somewhere.
This energy that we under right now is super high.
It is.
And so, man, usually we, in this last episode we did our temperature check, but I need to kind of scratch that out and change that. My temperature right now is I'm on fire. You know what I'm saying? Because, man, 10 episodes, 2 seasons.
Yep.
Did you ever think?
I did not. I really didn't. I told you it was all for fun.
It was all for fun.
It was just, we got some shit to say. And the way we say it to each other might be different, and people need to hear it.
People need to hear it, but in addition to that, to piggyback, people need to understand that there are like legit, regular ass folks out here.
Yes.
Who, no matter what your economic situation is, no matter how big or small, how short or how tall you are, whatever your career path is,
driving, where you live,
all of that shit, we all relate.
Yeah, absolutely.
We are all relatable. We all have the same battle, the same internal and external fights.
We all going through some shit. And if we ain't going through it, just came out of it, or you about to go into it.
Getting ready to go into it. That's the 3 steps of life.
That's true.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's crazy that you say that because I feel like when we started this journey 9 months ago.
Just about. Yep.
9 months ago. We've never. We came into this really just, like you said, just for something to do.
Mm-hmm.
But then, and just so y'all are clear, this episode is not really just about us. This is an episode dedicated to you all who are listening still, who are driving themselves to work on, Friday morning, listening to us, the ones that keep going back and listening to old episodes or watching old episodes. Yeah. This episode is dedicated to y'all.
The ones who text us when a new episode wasn't out.
Exactly.
Or it took a minute, we was getting threatened and talked about.
When something don't feel right, they definitely let us know.
Yeah.
They let us know before we find out.
Right, cause I'm chilling. Like, I get text messages like, I was trying to listen on the way to work and... Okay, I'm sorry.
Remember
it's 6 something in the morning.
And you'll text me at 6 something in the morning. Yeah, so and so.
Fix it, cause they calling me. I don't fix it.
We've taken a lot of steps.
Yes.
We've also had. Can you really think of a time though during this process that we've taken a step back? That was of any significance?
Nope.
We only had one time.
My heart hurt from that. I was so sad about that. I feel like that would have been one of the dopest episodes.
Let me explain something. My man Rasta, who I shout out every fucking episode, who don't miss. He came.
He missed one time.
He missed one time. He missed one time. But
I loved his reason.
But you know what though? We've done 46 episodes after today. And I think
it's all love.
But you
we
know what though?
Appreciate you.
You checked out 45 of 46, and guess what? You won more than most people.
Absolutely.
So I just want you to know, since like I said, we are in the space to give our recognition and let people know how we really feel about them. You know, bro, I appreciate you so much, because when I get good news and I'm in a positive space and I'm in a positive vibe, you're the first person I call. I tell you that all the time. You are the absolute very first person that I call. Because sometimes me calling Kim or me calling one of the other homies, they not gonna give me the vibe that I need in that space. And I thank you for being available in those moments. So shout out to you for that. You know, my boy Pat, he ain't missed nothing. He been in the trenches with us. You know what I'm saying? And
before we even knew he was in the trenches, he was in the trenches.
He was in the trenches. And you know, my relationship goes back with him further than when we interviewed Corey, when we had Corey Anderson on the show. Mm-hmm. You know, he was the first big bro I had from being in the band. You know, and the only regret I have in 4 years of high school is that I joined the football team and I didn't join the marching band, because I would have followed in his footsteps. I'm just saying, I was a second chair because you was first. Hey man, I ain't got no problem with it, man. That's the homie. That's still big bro. Nonetheless, same height, whatever. That's still big bro.
Held it down for 2005.
Hey man, for real. But then we got another 2005er in the group.
Man. And see, I don't know if you know how deep that goes. You call her by her name. I call her twin. Like, first of all, in actual birthday twin. Mm-hmm. Birthdays on the same day. I want to say we met freshman year, and I think we both acted so much alike it was fucking scary. And then we found out, like...
I can see that.
Shut up.
Okay.
And then I found out, like, yo, her birthday on the same day as mine. It's been twin ever since. So, yep, shout out to 05 twin. Patrick, and I don't know what to say about this other one.
Who, Brad?
Yeah, cause Hawk up, but he kind of flew the nest.
I knew him for more time and he was in school with me than I did when he left. So he's still a part of the family.
Okay, all right.
Look, some family members move for better opportunities, and that's exactly what he did. At least that's, I'm sure that's, I hope. Oh, okay. Your truth is your truth, big dog.
And you know, I can't say too much because ironically, that's where I am now. I'm not gonna say it because, you know, we already had the conversation about people trying to find feet pictures and such. I don't need to for the family. But
feet man.
But yeah, that's where I'm at now. So I'll allow it. You good.
Man, I mean, and then more importantly, you know, I want to just say thank you to all of our classmates.
Yeah.
From all classes.
Because there's been a lot of support.
Yeah.
From Hawks. I was about to say former Hawks, but
nah, we Hawks for life, man.
Yeah.
Even Brad. He just it's okay to.
He just left the nest a little bit early. That's all.
Being a Hawk wasn't his spirit animal.
I was gonna say, I know what happened.
Wow, motherfucker.
So say that damn wildcat came and grabbed him. Anyway.
It's all good, man. No, we just appreciate you nonetheless for just being here, man. For
absolutely.
Real. You know, we were smoking before this episode, so I got a little in my mouth from the blunts. It's all good. If you don't roll your blunts tight, that's what happens. I was in a rush or whatever. As a matter of fact, no, that ain't from mine. It was from. No, I'm just playing. I ain't gonna put nobody out there, but it was a little in there. So
I'm done.
But anyway. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm fucked up.
You're stupid.
I'm fucked up, man. Because your goddamn friends, I'm sorry, your sisters.
I was gonna say, get it together.
They asses came up in here fucking getting the nigga off his square, but it's okay. I held it down for the fellas because the ones that was here wasn't helping.
You're a little loud. You sound a little hostile.
Y'all gone now. I can speak again.
Can you? Can you?
Yes.
Okay, speak.
Would you wait? Goddamn. Who you talking to?
Let's hear it.
Talk your shit, man.
Y'all ain't here to peer pressure me. Now I'm a grown ass man. I drink when I want.
To the head. To the head.
That's not happening now.
Okay.
I still have to function.
But see, cause you can't listen to him, cause he flipped sides on you real quick before.
What you mean?
Yeah, Rich.
Cause he flipped on you real quick.
Way to go,
before.
fucking guy.
I had a best
Thank
friend, bro.
And where she at now?
I love
She
her.
left, man.
Hey, man, I love her, man.
Got you a Mildred. Congratulations. We not calling them MILFs no more. We gonna call her ass Mildreds.
Cause he flipped on you when you was babysitting that glass before. And I took mine down. He flipped on you real quick. He called you out your name, actually. I don't know
Guess
if you
what?
heard
He ain't
it.
got nobody to gas his ass up. Willie Wilson ain't here to give out free gas cards, nigga. Fuck you thought this was. This our show. But thank you though. You know what? Real quick, before we get out of this segment, you know what? I'm gonna save it for the next one. Cause there's some more special people in this room that we
Yeah.
gotta definitely say thank you to. And these people that I'm gonna shout out came with me from nothing. So when we come back on the Beers and White Toes, we gonna talk about a handful of people that's in this room that definitely need to get their flowers, because if it wasn't for them, there would be none of this.
None of
Talk about seed planters and sometimes be in the water.
Yep.
You feel me? So do us a big favor, like, follow, subscribe to Beers and White Toes on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok,
YouTube.
and YouTube.
Yes.
Yeah, because y'all watching us. So yeah, why not subscribe to YouTube? If you haven't done it, shame on you. And don't just subscribe to us. Make sure y'all subscribe to Royalty Productions. Let me tell you something real quick before we take off for the next segment. Photography, videography, event spaces, everything that you may possibly need to upstart your your digital careers or your music careers, or if you just need a place to host an event, hey, holla at my people, because a lot of what you see with the Beers and White Toes, actually everything.
I was gonna say, what you mean a lot? Aside from us,
we're the talent, but they're the rest.
Absolutely.
They're the chefs that
Yeah.
put this all together. Make sure y'all lock in with Royalty Productions, and I'm gonna make sure y'all understand all of this. Like I said, is them. Follow them on Instagram, Royalty Productions. Like and subscribe their page as well. Check out their Light Bar series, which is fire. If you've seen some of our performers, a few of them have been a part of the Light Bars experience as well. So, hey, lock in with those folks. But we'll be right back after this. So we're back. And as we mentioned in the first segment, this is an episode of just reflection. We don't have a topic today.
Reflection, gratitude, appreciation, all of that.
Talking about the journey and making sure that, you know, we stay locked in by just keeping it, you know, being completely 100% ourselves. And like I said, this is who we are. Where, you know, we often talk about where we started because we're proud of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Talk about how the journey has affected you from start to where we are now.
So I think it's all been very, I don't want to say surreal, but it's just like watching everything flow, grow. That has been an experience in and of itself. Again, from where we started, sitting in your office, one laptop, one microphone, Archie beating the shit out of me and scratching me, and
the Mexican neighbor downstairs turned his
all
shit all the way the
types of
fuck
stuff
up.
happening, you know, and then to just listening to the progression each and every time,
Yeah.
to looking forward to Thursdays, because initially that's when we recorded. How about this? Prior to this show, I did not listen to podcasts. So even now jumping into, well, not just now, but you know, jumping into that, and you constantly sending me podcast, listen to this one, listen to this, and I'm like, I need to listen to music on the way to work. I'm sorry, but I listen to it. I got you. And then that next step to sitting here and February 17th? First visual episode was crazy.
It was, man.
It was crazy to watch. It was crazy for, you know, my kids to come in the room like, is that you and Sam?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, but now I need you to leave because you can't watch this.
Shit. This is not a children's show.
This
is not a children's show. We don't, and also I gotta say one more thing. We don't advise you to bring them either. If you come and watch the Beards of White Toes, or we ask you to, hey, we know you love your kids. I would hope that you all are great parents, but this ain't the space for it. We cuss a lot. We drink alcohol, and we're not responsible for children who are not under the supervision of us. So if your child hurts themselves, I'll just say this: we probably not responsible. So watch your kids, but don't bring them here. That's how you work that. Third, we smoke weed. Fourth, we grown as hell. And 5, yeah, for real. And number 5.
Just don't do it. It's just not recommended.
It's an acronym. You know it, because I don't have them, but you do.
FTK.
Fuck them goddamn kids.
Okay, wait. He just added a whole lot of extra.
Hey, listen. I gotta say this too make sure this shit on the record. Hey, y'all niggas know that when we film, it's usually on the weekend. Hey, find y'all a babysitter. You feel me? Hey, shout out to you, Just. She got her babysitter.
She lined that up like 2 weeks ago. Like, nope, I'm not missing
y'all find
this
babysitters to go see concerts and shit and go eat meals you can't afford. But this shit free. And we feed you. So you can get your ass a babysitter and bring your ass here and sit in with all this funny shit.
So look, while we sit up here,
funny.
But you know what? I gotta issue this because it be some butthurt people. While I live by FTK, it's only funny if you actually take care of your kids.
Because some of y'all don't take care of y'all children.
Real talk, it be some people hollering, fuck these kids. Yeah, you've proven that.
Yeah,
so,
man.
like,
hey, raise your children, man, before the department, somebody else raise them for you.
It's only funny and it's only
acceptable
if you actually take care of your children. FYI, just saying.
Just because they look nice don't mean they taken care of.
Man, but I just had to put that out there. You're welcome. Because my oldest, he's old enough to watch. I don't condone it. I don't advise it.
You ain't ready for this, boy.
I don't like.
This shit will have you sliding down the wall.
Like, he know who his mama is, but of course he don't know because I'm his mama. But I never told him where to find it. So he told me one day, he was like, oh, I found it. He's like, I just haven't had a chance to watch it. All right.
Hey, you better be careful what you see, man, because your mom be getting completely unhinged on this show.
It's okay. I keep telling him, you want to play dumbass games, you're going to get dumbass prizes. You think you grown. You think you grown. All right. Don't come crying to me when it's all said and done. What I miss? Because it's some...
Yeah, what's so goddamn funny, guys?
That shit sounded crazy. I ain't gonna care.
My audience big.
Listen, I'll fight a kid. He ain't even a kid no more. Look, you know my mama, bro. My mom will fight children, so will I. Okay? And tell your parents that this little motherfucker hurt himself. He was fucking with somebody he shouldn't have been and got hurt.
And you know what? I'll even go as far as this, since I'm talking about him. Shout out to his dad, who is also a former Hawk, or a Hawk, whatever. And he watches too. And listens. So
I don't think none of my exes watch this shit. Cause half they ass be the subjects and shit. Why would you want to hear your sad story from another motherfucker that you was with that know you? Cause you know the motherfucker ain't lying. He can't be. Shit, the motherfucker was with you. So they probably be sitting there hoping and praying that I'm not talking about them. Yes, the fuck I was. I was talking about you. If the shoe fits, wear it, goddammit. But anyway, nah, for real though, I don't think none of my exes watch this shit. Because if they did, they probably didn't been called me by now. I know they friends watch. It's like, emotional. I said that shit, man. That's exactly what it is. But no, seriously though. I told you before we cut out of that last segment. I'm gonna just go around the room. I'm gonna start on my left side. My man Greg.
What's going on?
Make some noise, man, for Greg. So real quick, a lot of you all probably have heard me say that I used to have a magazine once upon a time. 2015 I did. And one of my very, very first supporters, not even just for my magazine, but just me transitioning back home to Chicago, he was one of my first new friends. My boy Greg, just as a person, it doesn't matter what you got going on for the day. He always finds a way to make the perfect timing call. You know what I'm saying? If you're having a bad day, your bad day done went from bad to good. And if you're having a great day, you having probably one of the best days you've ever had. Because his spirit allows, it manifests in others. It's not just in me, but just watching him work in this space today and seeing how people were receiving him. That's my homie. And now y'all see why. If you had a few moments to talk with him, y'all will realize, y'all hear me talk about my man Rasta being just a person who just lives their life on nobody else's terms but their own. That's him too. And it was ironic when we were talking, I was like, man, y'all are two of the most free-spirited people I know, and y'all standing right in front of me.
I love it.
Rasta is the person, like I mentioned, that I call when I gotta share some good news. And Greg usually calls me when I'm about to fall into some good news. And it's like always him. It's without him knowing and me not even knowing at the time.
You need to call more often. If every time you call, he falls into good news.
It's always something good that's about to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, these are the type of people that we need. These are the people that provide us with that balance. When we talk about safe spaces, when we talk about the importance of having a strong circle, or as I like to quote from an artist that's out here in Chicago, my man Paris the Spitter, when I interviewed him a few years ago, I've always lived by this. Show me your friends and I'll show you your future. You know what I'm saying? That's my present. Every time I got something, he's the future for me. It's like you have the Ghost of Christmas Past. I have 3 friends who I look at success of, the ghost of success.
Okay.
I feel like God speaks to us, if you believe in him or not. I do. I feel like God speaks to us through certain people. Whatever message we're supposed to receive in that moment, that's who we're supposed to talk to. And in some instances, when you don't have any, when you don't speak to this person in enough time, then they'll force the person to call you instead. And that's Greg. I don't call him enough, but every time Greg calls me, it's always about something that's about to take place in the immediate future. Some shit happened that same fucking day. So Greg, I thank you so much for being a part of every milestone that I've had in my journey, and I thank you for continuing to be a part of Kim and I's journey. You just grab us. Love you too, man. For sure. For sure, man. Appreciate you. The next person, because I got a couple minutes, so I got to be brief with this one, and then we'll go ahead because I need a little bit more time for a couple more people. My man, Rich the Pit.
Yeah.
This funny ass nigga.
Oh, switch side over here.
Listen, man. Listen, dog. Let me tell you. I met him. We were co-workers. And at the time, the magazine was still in its infancy, but I knew I wanted to take the magazine to another level, so I started doing ciphers. My very first cipher was at my apartment on 76th and Calumet.
You showed me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where this is where the vision for all of this started. It started in a living room. Quality wasn't all that great as far as the camera work, because we didn't have Royalty Productions back then. If we knew better, we'd do better. But but the thing about it was that made it so special was the relationships that forged that day that are still present now. Rich is sitting next to Sonny Trill. They didn't know each other before that day. And they put out the most fire fucking music.
Yes.
They dope individually, but when they come together, it's like they form Voltron. You know what I'm saying? These are two of the most fire artists in Chicago. Even though this nigga Rich ain't from here. He from 7 Mile.
Okay.
He from Big Gary. You got Gary, Indiana, and Detroit, and it's a matter how you look at it. That nigga from Big Gary, Indiana.
Okay.
That shit. No, I'm just playing. No, but no, I'm just joking, man. I'm gonna take it back. I told you I'm fucked up, man. But let me give you the last couple of flowers, not for real, cause you always roasting on somebody. I tried to get you back and I missed. I airballed that shit. It's okay. I'm gonna keep shooting. Anyway, no, seriously, like Rich is one of those artists that you want to win. You almost need him to win because he's that one person I feel that's in the city is just one opportunity away. Just one. Just fucking one. So, whatever you got going, get through that shit. There's something waiting on you on the other side. I know it, because I've been on the same side you've been on. And look at where you're sitting. If we're the opportunity that you need, then this is where you were supposed to be.
Yeah.
And if it's not, I hope this catapults you to the next level, because guess what you did? Because you were here with us, because our price goes up, so does yours. You ain't been on no shit like this, and you deserve to be on everybody's. We just thankful that you were a part of this one.
Yep.
And we're the first, and nobody can take that from us. We saw something in you, and like I told you, if we're the opportunity that springboards the rest of your career, you don't owe us anything. Because you're a friend, you're a family member of this podcast. Anybody who comes on this stage, on this show, that's how this is. Because you could have been anywhere in the fucking world. That goes for everybody in this room.
Yeah.
Could have been anywhere in the fucking world. But y'all decided to bring y'all asses here on a Sunday afternoon to smoke with us, drink with us, eat and have some. Look, hey, listen. If this is the church for y'all, then you know what? I'm glad that God decided to put His word through me, because I don't know what any of y'all are going through today.
Right.
Somebody's probably going through something that we have no idea about, and y'all are walking through that shit, and y'all right here with us.
Yeah.
We always say
hoping you catching some good vibes and energy, man, because that's what it is.
And I'm gonna close out by saying this, and then we gonna cut to the next segment. We with y'all. We just like you.
Yeah.
We go through shit and we learn through shit. But we gonna take a quick break. Like, subscribe, follow Beers and White Toast, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. We'll be right back.
Hey, so we back. You ready to we gonna keep it moving. Ready to continue giving people their flowers.
Okay, cool. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead with the man in front of me, who gave me the vision to start my entire media career. My man, Sonny Trio. I've known this kid since I was 7 years old, playing baseball.
Bless your ministry. Bless your ministry.
It was hard them first few years, man. It was hard them first few years because
I ain't even been dealing with
he was always on
and
punishment. He was always on punishment. This kid was on punishment more than a goddamn felon. Like, I'm like, bro, what you mean he can't? But see, our relationship is different. Like, most kids, when they're on punishment, they can't have no company. I think his mom allowed me to come over there so she ain't had to deal with this nigga. I was the only nigga on the list. I was the only nigga on the list, man. For real, for real. But no, seriously, like, this is somebody who gave me the vision to just become who I am today. I was living in St. Louis at the time. I had just gotten married. And my ex-wife, this motherfucker, left me at work, stranded. And I had to hightail it to the damn train station before I missed the last train of the night. My ass would have been sleeping at work. So as I was sitting on the platform, I was super frustrated because I didn't know what the fuck was gonna happen with my life. I just knew that I wanted to do something, and I needed some confirmation. And that's when bro told me. At the time, I was working for his stepdad's magazine. Shout out to the mayor, Hazelcrest. That whole entire family. Your entire family has given me my career. So I'm super indebted to all of them because none of this is possible. When I tell you about planting seeds, I'm here because of this, because of his family. Every opportunity I've ever had came from him telling me what I should do. So that's that. And then last, my homie Amber from the neighborhood.
Yeah.
This was
My little baby.
Hey, this was my friend, like sister friend. We grew up on the same block across the street from each other. And you always hear us talking about how we eat good on the show. Well, I've been eating good since I was like 9. She was stealing her mom's groceries and shit. And Sam, try this. Yeah, this need a little salt, but it's good. This shit got too much. What's this? Oh, this is paprika. Where everything else at on here? I was practicing something. But Amber was always, from day one, she's always been my friend. Her and her brother, that entire family, you know what I'm saying? They've always been like my friends. As a matter of fact, her brother was the one that taught me the importance of getting money at an early age. He taught me how, you know, you can't really have anything unless you work for it. He was the first person. We're pretty much the same age, and this man went from selling everything. If I always talk about Mexicans selling everything, nah, Clay, that nigga was selling everything. If that nigga could sell the skin off his sister back, he would if it made him a few dollars. You know what I'm saying? If it was some snow on the ground, if it was some snow on the ground, you know, we in every neighborhood working from the time the snow stopped until every yard in the neighborhood that we ain't touched has their lawns and their driveways shoveled out. You know what I'm saying? That was some cold ass days, but I went home with some thick ass pockets, you know, because he taught me the importance of the hustle.
Absolutely.
He taught me the importance of the hustle, and what he's doing now is very fitting of where we knew he was going to be at that time. So that group, you know, Amber and her brother, they really taught me at a very early age that, you know, it's important for you to hone this, you know, honing your craft, because they say it takes 10,000 hours to become a master. So Amber been cooking since we were kids. Her brother's been hustling and, you know, talking the whole, you know, he's in the entertainment industry, you know what I'm saying? And they had the formulas early. Mm-hmm. If they didn't, they probably still be trying to perfect it, but you go past being a master to almost godlike. You know what I'm saying? So these have been people doing this since children, and they taught me so much. As a matter of fact, Amber and I go in the trenches so far that, you know, I remember, you don't mind if I tell this? Okay. So Amber, all right. You don't mind if I tell the story about Alana, right?
No.
Okay. So Amber, you know, teenage mom. But Amber is also, at this point in life, she's like my sister. I ain't have a problem leaving school and shit back in them days, but I really didn't have a problem leaving school on this particular day. What do you always say? Do the action and ask for forgiveness later?
I'd rather ask for forgiveness later than permission now.
Okay, well, that's what the fuck happened. I left like 6th period. I didn't know where the fuck the hospital was, and this is before we had shit on our cell phones. I didn't know where to find I'm not privy to where the hospital is, but I found it. And I remember the first time I held her daughter, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And she's practically grown now.
I know,
She's a grown ass kid.
Man.
And every time I see a picture of her, when Amber posts a picture of them together, I always say, that same ambition that she has, she got that shit from her mama. She got that shit from her uncle, because she come from a family that's built like that.
And that's, so Amber, a year under me, and I don't even remember how. I want to say maybe it had to do with Kelly. Maybe that's why I knew Amber, but I never forget, and I gave her a ride home one day, and it was like, you know, she kind of broke down. She was telling me about her being pregnant, and she was just kind of, you know, figuring it out, feeling her way through it. I think, so was she 17?
Yeah.
Okay, so then my son at that point was a year then, because they're close, but I had already had him. And I was just telling her, like, look, we did grown-up things, so here we are. You know, but don't trip. You got it. You know, you got a good head on your shoulders. You're going to be all right. I ain't saying it's going to be easy, but it's going to be worth it. And you gonna do the damn thing and do the damn thing she did.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
The motherfucker got the hustling spirit just like her mom. And I love to see it. Congratulations on raising your daughter in that manner, man.
Yes.
Love you too. That's not just for Amber. That's for, all right. There's a couple more people we need to address.
I was gonna say, yeah, let me do this because I said her name already. So my cousin, who is the biggest fucking introvert ever, who does not like people.
Shout out to you.
Who does not like people. We wanted to, she gave us a suggestion. We never did it. We'll have to get to that later. But about doing a show about introverts. So I say, okay, we'll do it, but I need you to be on it. No. No. What did I just say? I'm not. And I mean, I'm not gonna put her all the way out because, then we'll have to fight. But, and you said she was one of your biggest supporters and you didn't even know it.
Didn't even know it. She don't talk. She don't fucking talk.
It's so crazy.
She just showed up.
It's so crazy that y'all think she doesn't talk because I'm like, who don't talk? Who?
Oh, I know she talk now. She be reckless sometimes, but
sometimes.
I don't be.
That's my cousin, man. That's
Yeah, y'all from the same goddamn tree.
Shout out to my cousin Kelly, man.
Yeah, shout out to Kelly.
KFC, Kills. I ain't gonna say her government, but everything that they called her in high school.
I don't think they called her much because they didn't know her.
Who the one she messed with? Because I mean, we were the same in every.
Nah, I'm just playing, Kelly. Don't be on my heels. I was just making it funny. My bad.
She gonna say something too. Tell Sam
ass I'm gonna come up there and we gonna fight. We not gonna fight. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna get it out the way now. Continue.
But yeah, shout out because honestly, yeah, you're right. I didn't know how heavily she rocked with us until she was one of the ones texting me like, the show I can't listen to it. It's not on Spotify. It's not on Apple. Like, and I told her, you know what I did every time? It's Sam's fault. I'll tell her. I blamed it on you every time. It was probably your fault for real, but I was like, that's Sam's fault.
That's fair. That's fair.
But yeah, so since I had just mentioned her name and we kind of flowing through the Highlands and the halls of Hillcrest, had to throw her in there real quick.
For sure. I want to recognize another person that's in this room. My man DJ University. My man. I know I told this story before in our very first couple episodes, but a lot has changed since that first couple episodes. How many views you got now with your new series?
It's over. It didn't get over 100K.
Over 100 fucking thousand. I told this brother back then I was proud of him. I told him that I was proud of him when he made the leap took the ultimate leap of faith to move to Atlanta to pursue his career. I met him outside of the White Palace, another one of those homies that I met along the way when I first came back home. And met him through somebody who I initially thought I was gonna link with, who I thought I was gonna have a much better relationship with. Because we come from the same parts, but it was something about DJU that I saw in him back then and that I still see in him today because he still got it. He works like he ain't on yet.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? He has a mindset that everything that he has success-wise that's coming to him, he deserves all that shit. He would deserve all that shit, bro. Like I told Rich about he won opportunity away. You found yours. Matter of fact, fuck that. You made one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And because you made one, that hits a little bit different. Because nobody can say that they helped you build this. No. You built this shit brick by brick with your bare hands. You are in your time now. I'm just happy that you were a part of ours and we can honestly say that we know you like that. But more importantly, as somebody I look at as a brother, even though you went to an op-ass school, but we're not gonna talk about that. Nah, you still family to me. And I am incredibly proud of you. I feel like when you win, I gotta celebrate the win for you as if it was any one of the closer homies in here too. Because I know where you started and I've seen your journey. Our journey is pretty much identical, except I give you more credit because you know what? You did something that I was afraid to do. And you did something that a lot of us are afraid to do. You took an ultimate chance on yourself. And whether you won or lost, you didn't look at it as anything except another opportunity is gonna wait for me and I'm gonna seize that moment. And that's what the fuck you did. And you are in your moment right now. I'm happy that I can see it. I'm happy that it's manifesting. And I am 110% proud of you. So you just keep on with your journey and you just keep on growing and you keep grinding because guess what? The city needs you and they're showing you right now. Mm-hmm. And at some point, you're gonna be too big for the city because then Atlanta gonna need you. Baltimore gonna need you. Houston, all of these places need DJ University. We know you from mixing music, but you might have found what you're supposed to do. Mm-hmm. It may have took you a few extra, past a few extra exits to get there, but sometimes we end up asking to land on the moon and we end up landing on the star. You might have been on that time now, and your star hot as fuck right now. No problem. We gonna take another break because we got a couple more people, including the folks that have made this possible for us, who started this shit out with me just coming in here on some fly shit looking for a place to, pay rent at, to a place that turned into a home and it became so much bigger than our wildest dreams. In the last episode, I talked about imagination. You know what I'm saying? Briefly. Talking about imagination. When you dream something and you put your dreams and the responsibilities of somebody else and they make your dreams become reality, you gotta show them
absolutely
the ultimate gratitude because not too many people get it. And not too many people allow you to be your total self. Mm-hmm. So when we come back, we're gonna talk about these folks over here that I call the good folks at Royalty Productions. We're gonna talk about a couple of our sponsors that are current and that are gonna be joining the board soon. And we're gonna close out and we're gonna give one more token of appreciation to those who came here today, the ones who've come in the past, and all of the ones that we hope visit us in the future. So Kim?
Like, follow, subscribe, all of that. I wanna say Snapchat, damn. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Beards and White Toes, and Royalty Productions.
And with that, we'll be right back.
Okay, so we're back, but we can hop right back into it.
Okay.
We still got people that need flowers.
All right, well, I guess let's talk about our sponsors real quick. Alexander James Whiskey, shout out to them for peer pressure. And like I say, this shit's stronger than our people.
This
the real FUBU for us boys, cause this shit ain't watered down
at all.
Y'all can keep drinking Hennessy, no disrespect to those folks, but if y'all wanna support a local person that's from our neck of the woods, somebody that done been to the same venues in the suburbs as we did, even if you're not from the suburbs, if you in Chicago, period, wherever there's a liquor store, I'm sure this shit's there now. Like,
yeah.
Bro snap. He's definitely on his way to being a pillar in the spirits game, and he's young.
Yeah.
And he makes a really good product.
And he got me with the 96.
Look, he got me with how nice the fucking bottle is. It's a nice ass bottle.
It is.
So let's start there. But
that was an episode you tried to cut me off, told me to stop drinking it.
I'm sorry.
That motherfucker drink you.
That shit's amazing, man.
It's good though.
Like it's like tar, suck your ass right in there, man. But anyway, shout out to them. One of our newer sponsors that is going to be jumping on board. In season 3. The Break Cigars. they're going to be, jumping on board with us very soon. So shout out to, to that team over there. As far as, everything that we have here though, before we close out anything, there's an entire team that we need to make sure we show our thanks and our gratitude for. You want to start off, or you want me to just speak for the both of them? Nah, I want to hear what you got to say.
So, again, quick backstory. This podcast was your baby. This was your idea. And I said, cool, I'm down for the ride, let's go. So pretty much the whole time it's been, I trust you, do what you gonna do, I trust you. And this was no different. And I don't remember, I think you did come in here, like you said, looking for some place to rent, whatever it was. And it was your birthday.
It was my birthday.
And you came back like, yo, we gotta go. I'm like, okay, go back. And you sitting here asking me all these questions, and I'm like, I trust you. Okay, let's go. Like I'm not gonna. I know you're not gonna steer me wrong, and you did not. From the moment we walked in here, up them damn stairs.
Anybody that's come to this show, man, look, we didn't know either. Look, this shit like going to, what's that, Swallow Cliff?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, look, shit. That's because you slender. We walk up them, but shit. Barely.
But nah.
Look, that's why I got ankles again. Shit, I done lost weight going up them goddamn stairs.
Shout out to Chef, the stairs at Castle Studios.
Man,
but
this shit was the real walkway to heaven. Shit, this motherfucking steps was
and I
crazy.
was done when I looked. I'm like, it's more stairs going up. I'm glad we stopping. Anyway, from the moment we walked in, it was just like all love. It was straight love. It was, and that was very appreciated. Yeah. So much gratitude for that because like I said, you've been in this longer. Me, this was new to me. I'm rocking with you, so but I can honestly say you did good because these are
thank you.
You're welcome. These are some dope ass people.
Yeah, so I think we should go ahead and just name them off individually then. A few of the members of the Royalty Production family, they, who still have a big part of this that aren't here. Shout out to Sam. Sam was one of the first people that, I met when I came in here. So shout out to him. I know you got some stuff going on, and whatever it is you got going, hey, we with you, behind you, 110%, bro. But thank you just for being a part of what's going on here. And I'm sure that your team appreciates it just as much, because we do. So shout out to you, bro. Shout out to Tori. Tori, who's been a part of the journey as well, that had a hand in putting together the set for us that we sit at for every episode. So thank you, Tori, for being a part of this. And to those that are here, so we'll start with the lady first. Who farted? No, I'm just playing.
So petty. You cannot.
Y'all didn't hear that shit?
It was grow up. Shit.
Motherfucker eating vegetables for the first time.
Hey, he is crazy, bro.
The motherfucker got introduced to some cooked vegetables today. Shout out to the chef here for enlightening somebody today, man. It's okay to be an adult and eat your vegetables.
Can we?
Right.
Okay.
Nah, that was not funny. But okay, no, I'm sorry that I had to start off.
Like you just.
I'm sorry, Kelly. I'm sorry. Somebody dropped it. Nah, let me not be petty. Let me tighten up real quick. I feel like Kelly is the she's that balance.
Yeah.
She's that balance.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? She's the soft side of things. It's like it's okay. Come, let's figure this out. Let's talk. She's very, her voice is so low, but you listen when she speaks.
She says what she says.
She says what she say, and you don't want to miss that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like she always, her timing is always perfect. And just so y'all know, she's the person who produced our theme song for the Beers and White Toast. So every time you watch us and you see the visual starting up, remember who made the beat behind it. So Kelly, thank you so much for just being, I don't want to say big sis, but thanks for being sis. You feel me? Like you're the comforter. You're the you the peace.
She keep it real chill.
Yeah.
Keep it real even.
You always 68 degrees. I don't think I've ever seen you have any type of moments or anything like that. So we definitely appreciate you. And those Saturdays that Kim and I showed up here, and I'll never forget the photo shoot. You know what I'm saying?
That was a whole different.
That was a dope
turned into a
ass
therapy session.
Yeah, and also on a personal level, I joke about this sometimes, but I'm dead ass serious. Like you really low key helped me change an entire lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? My man Rasta, he didn't show me different, he didn't show me parts of the culture, but you introduced me to the lifestyle of healthier eating and being just overall health as a whole. Like I said, I'm 9 pounds away from a target weight loss of 25 pounds. You know what I'm saying? And I lost 16 of it from coming up the stairs every other Sunday because I was helping Amber bring them heavy ass bags up here. That's why I got to show the arms to let y'all know that you can not only you don't have to just come here and film and record and all that. You can also come in this bitch and get swole as shit. They even got food, they got candy, and they have to have water when you come here because niggas, if you want to have a full conversation with these people, you don't want them choking and suffocating, you gotta have it. Because by the time you get to the third floor, you tired as fuck. But nah, all joking aside though, Kelly, I appreciate what you've done, your contribution to the show and what you've done for me personally, so thank you so much. The Chuck. What I'm gonna say about you is you have an enormous vision. A visionary, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? I really enjoy listening to you talk about, just culture from your standpoint. What you offer me personally is another perspective on how to see certain things and see what goes around me on my day-to-day life.
And there's always so much passion behind it.
Yeah.
Like it's not.
You stand on your shit.
Yeah.
Whatever you believe in, you stand on your shit. No matter if people agree with what you got to say or not, you stand 10 toes on what you believe in. And I think for a lot of us, if we had that type of, we were in that level of freedom to say, I'm not going to be, influenced by anything around me. I'm going to stand on what I believe in. You get further that way. Your music. The effort you put into your music, because just so y'all know, bro do music too. Mm-hmm. So y'all make sure that y'all follow and fuck with bro, because he does music, and he's also a dope photographer. But we gonna talk. But this is him. He's an artist. But more important than being the artist,
Kelly, my producer.
Kelly, there you go.
Back to Kelly.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
But no, seriously, you're the dreamer. You're the visionary, and I definitely see, just from listening to you talk, I can see that your pathway is already, is strong. I can't tell you that there's not gonna be any potholes, because you the type of nigga that'll just say, fuck it, we just gonna keep on rolling. You're gonna hit the pothole and keep on rolling. But I'm proud of you. I've known you for, quite a few months now. But I just want to say I'm proud of you for just, with your music and having us a part of, what you got going on, man. All of the digital stuff that you see. That's Chuck. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Anything that you see as far as the graphics on the Beers and White Toes, the logo, all of that was, he's the genius behind that.
I know.
But they don't know.
But Well, right.
We're talking. We're talking.
All right.
But yes, that's the genius behind it. So when you see the visual,
Agreed.
that's bro. So thank you so much for your contribution to, you know, the Beards and White Toes.
Man, appreciate it. And I want to help you segue. Profit do my videos.
And on that note, the visionary who allowed me to come into this space and took more of a chance on us than we did on him.
Yeah.
Because we knew what he was capable of.
Yeah.
You know, so much so, like, I brought people to him before he even did anything for me. You know what I'm saying? I've always made sure that no matter what, you know, and we'd be sitting here lying if we didn't sit here and tell these people that, yes, we've had moments of, you know, it's like, fuck these niggas, fuck them niggas. I love you too, bro.
I mean,
That's a family. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we both realize who we are. And we understand that we have one common goal. And that's to make each other better. I have become such a better host and a better version of myself from sitting in this space. Mm-hmm. From just being in the same spot for 10 episodes. I am in a much better space than I was. This is my therapy. I just share what I talked to another motherfucker about because I felt like this is the platform where God needed to use me.
yeah. Absolutely, because you said it earlier. I mean, and it's all tied together.
I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I'm gonna take a drink.
I step in the party, I hear boss music. Watch me walk through. I step in the party, I hear boss music. Watch me walk through. I step in the party, I hear boss music. Watch me walk through. I step in the party, I hear boss music. Watch me walk through. Hey, I'm Henny and Patroned up. Cookie sticking up the jar, it's time to roll up. All my niggas with me and they got they pros up. Better not come into my section with your nose up. Hold up. Nigga, hold up. Hold up. Call them hoes up. Can't control us, bitch, you know we outside. And it's sold up. Neck and wrist look froze up. I don't know what it cost me. Oh God. All I know is I can't get your shorty off me. Wait. Feel like I'm up in the mall as soon as a young nigga step in the closet. What else? Kinda been having withdrawals because of the way I've been making deposits. What else? Drip all over the body, oh God, it look like I worship beside it. Better not come with no problems. Broke at that metal on them like Colossus. And I'm up a couple 100 points, that's what the records say. I stepped through the party, DJ let my record play. But you know the owner fronted me some extra pay. Say what? Let you know my prices ain't the same as yesterday. I step in the party, I hear boss music. Watch me walk through. I step in the party, I hear boss music. Watch me walk through. I step in the party, I hear boss music. Watch me walk through. I step in the party, I hear boss music.